So I I just had a class now, and a lot of you guys don't know, but I'm presently doing my PhD, and so I can't be online like I normally used to. I can't be posting like I normally used to. Your girl is now very very busy. The road doctor. Oh my god. I had this class, to be honest, this class is so difficult, but that's not why here, okay? So this video is it's all about like a Q&A because lately I've been getting a lot of questions. And to be honest, these are like normal questions that I thought like everybody already know. But I'm just here feeling like, okay, maybe they are like new students presently. Some people who are just about trying again, do the application again. I mean, I can understand for those of you who have tried before and probably did not get the CSC. It's very, very emotional to even think about it. So I literally think I understand. So for me, it's like, okay, anytime I feel like I'm free or when I feel like the network is good, I'll come here and do like a live video to maybe just answer your questions. So if you have any question, please leave it down in the comments below so that I'll answer them in my next Q&A. So I'll just answer the first one. I'll start with the recent ones because there's so many questions. So number one, so somebody was asking like for match intake that they want friends. That's literally the first question I got. Please, for match intake, I want friends. I and then I just told the person, okay, for those of you that don't know, I have a group for CSC on WeChat. We have over 100 people there, and also there's also another group for CSC on Instagram. Over 100 people are there also. I haven't created a CSC group on WhatsApp. So for WhatsApp, I haven't created a CSC group for that platform. But for Instagram, for WeChat, we have a lot of CSC people there. So in case you want to join the group, all you have to do is you just need to message me, DM me, and then I will add you to the group. Okay, I hope that's okay. So the next question I got was, hi, how am I supposed to email the school first for scholarship? Also, where can I find their website? This question I really thought is something that everybody's supposed to know. You're asking, you don't know how to like email the school. If you want to email your school, all you need to do is search for your school on Google, like whichever school that you have already like chosen, search it on Google. Go to Google, search your school. When you go to the website of your school, down below, or sometimes if you look at the top part of any university, you see contact us. Click there. In there you see all your information, how to reach them on WeChat, how to reach them via email. So this is actually how you get their email. Then you email them, they always respond, but sometimes some schools they don't respond, but most schools will respond to your email. So that's actually how to reach out to schools. And also you asked about how you can find their website. Okay, I already explained. Okay, so the next question, someone said, I have authenticated original documents but not the photocopies. Do I need to print photocopies and notarize it at the court, or must I go to Abuja to authenticate the photocopies of my documents before the online application? I would really appreciate an answer to this. To be honest, everything about authentication, I already did a video about this. I did a very detailed video because I used someone who I already helped come to China as a case study, because the person gave me all the information and I realized that was a lot more difficult, and yes, there were a lot of authentication that needed to be done, a lot of authorization that needed to be done. So I actually did a detailed video. I'm gonna leave the link in this video so that it can help a lot of you that are probably about applying for your visa. I mean, I don't think people should be applying for their visa right now. I mean, the visa time has passed. I thought the visa application for September intake was around September. I'm surprised that a lot of people are already asking these questions. But maybe for those of you who are about graduating December, so maybe you are trying to prepare your documents and so that you can apply for March intake. So fine, I understand this. So I'm gonna leave a link down below that will actually guide you, that will help you, okay? So another question that I got was someone asking, it's still about the notarization. A lot of you guys asked a lot of questions about notarization, so I'm gonna leave a link down here to guide you. So someone asked, please, can I submit study application in Lagos? Yes, there are actually two offices in Nigeria. They have the one in Lagos, they have the one in Abuja. So anyone you want to go to, you can always go. But I literally like the one in Abuja because I don't used to see a lot of people there. I don't even think it's stressful. So I like the one in Abuja. So I recommend Abuja to you guys. So someone asks, please, how do I notarize my document? Hey, a lot of you asking the same question. Notarize, authenticate. Okay, I think I understand why a lot of people are asking this because just recently that they now say that okay, you need to notarize your documents. Before you didn't have to do this. Before you didn't have to authenticate or notarize anything. It was only those of us that were applying for work that time because I remember when I was applying for work, that's when they were stressing me to do all this notarization. But when I was applying for school, never. But after COVID, I noticed that a lot of things have changed. So I can understand though why you guys are asking all this question. No. Anyways, for those of you that would want to actually apply for CSC for next year, make sure you reach out to us at official_Ormah. That's my Instagram, so that I can be able to help you, guide you on what you need to do. Maybe even guide you with information, maybe one-on-one consultation, or you can just reach out for us to help you to apply for next year. Make sure you are reaching us to us now. Reach out to us now because I don't want you guys to come next year where there's so many students who are applying and then we will not be able to help you to get this admission. So another person say, ma'am, also I wanted to know if we are final year in high school, our exam in February and results in May, then what to submit as highest education certificate? Because when filling form in month of January, we will not have our results of high school pass. So if you know that you're going to be graduating next year and your results is going to be out by May, I think you should just move your mind for next year. Just apply for next year because for CSC, except we'll just focus for you on for university application, school application, not CSC. CSC closes by March, so for school application, maybe that's when you can say, okay, that's the one for you. So if you're still in school and you're thinking of how you need to start your application, please make sure you graduate, have your document, because that's what you're going to use for your application. So next question, notarize your documents. Notarize your document. You guys are still asking about notarize your document. Okay, how did you apply? I love your videos. Thank you so much. For those of you that are always like, encouraging us. See, let me tell you, it is not easy. It is not easy to be creating content. I have been posting every day for the past 8 months, and I'm going to stop soon because I'm getting so tired to be able to create content. It is tiring. I didn't know it was going to be this difficult, to be honest. I prepped myself because I have done this everyday posting before. That was 2 years ago that I did. So this is like first time I'm doing it because I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place. So that's why I said, okay, you know what, I want to like come back again, create content for you guys. So as you guys are always encouraging me, I just want to say thank you. So someone said, ma'am, I'm going to complete my high school exam in February and results in May. Please, if you know that you're going to be completing by May, just try your best and apply next year, please. Or you just focus on the university scholarship by next year. So just that maybe the only thing that I can advise you to do is to prepare your documents, okay? That's the only thing I can advise you to do. Prepare your documents and apply next year. Let me just wait for this bill. Okay. The only thing I can advise you to do right now is to prepare your documents, okay, so that you can apply by next year, okay? So someone is saying, Ma, if I have a low grade, which type should I go for? God, do you mean type A, type B, type? See, I even answered that question yesterday. If you know you have a low grade, eh, just do not be telling yourself, don't look down on yourself and be thinking that, oh, because your grades are low, that okay, then you will not be able to get opportunity. No, if you have low grades, what are your experiences? Have you published a paper? Some people with low grades, they have published a paper. Some people with low grades, they have work experience. Then that's how you'll be able to know which scholarship is good for you. So don't say I have low grades. Sometimes they don't even look at that. Your major, maybe you're an engineering student, you're not expected to have such high grades because everybody obviously know that engineering is very, very difficult. So if you're an engineering student, don't be looking down yourself. If you know your course is very, very difficult, don't look down on yourself. You can be someone that they need. So I'll just tell you, generally speaking, I tell people go for type B because type A is very, very difficult. I got type A, but I know the thing I went through when I got type A scholarship. So type A is difficult. So I always tell people, please go for type B. Don't stress yourself. Go for this university scholarship. That's what I'll tell you. So some say, can undergraduate apply for type B or is it only limited to type A? Undergraduate can apply for type B, undergraduate can apply for type A. Though this year, last year, the scholarship opportunity have really, really reduced the way it used to be. For undergraduates, I think that it has really, really reduced. So I won't say that I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that, but yeah, that's what is happening right now. So someone say, best Mugu for Yahoo Yahoo come from the USA. Okay, let's just be going to anything is better than it. See, always ask me your questions on YouTube because YouTube platform is a platform I really, really love. I also do live video on other platforms, but YouTube, I just like YouTube because this is the platform that I always talk about CSC, right? I post a lot of content about CSC. So when you ask me your question directly on my videos, I will be able to actually answer you directly on the video because I know what the question you're asking. So it's easy for me to answer your questions if you ask me on YouTube than even when you even ask me personally. Like I may not really know your question or which video you've watched, something like that. So it's always good for you to ask me your questions directly on YouTube. So you say China is not, all these questions are not important because it's not about CSC. So let me just go to only the CSC questions and answer them. I want to do a video about the winter like clothes that I feel like people should wear. So I think I'll do a video about that later. Let me know the kind of video you would want to see. Okay. So someone say, why would police chase people after someone? Hmm? Why would police be after someone? I really did not get what you meant by people who work in Beijing, like cities in Beijing. What I mean is that in cities like Beijing, Shanghai, all these big cities, like I mean, the police always check your passport because students are not allowed to work. So as a student, if you're not allowed to work and you're working, the police will always be like on your case. They will always be checking your documents. They will always be checking everything about you. So that's why I said I prefer the smaller cities because in the smaller cities the police they don't even like disturb you. They don't even like question you. I even think that a lot of people are working in the smaller cities, to be honest. It's just that the only disadvantage is comparing smaller cities to the bigger cities is that in the bigger cities like Beijing now you easily get job. I mean when I was in Beijing they used to beg me to come and work. That's the only thing that I like about Beijing, that they have job opportunities, a lot of work opportunities. They literally will be begging you, come and work. But when you are in the smaller cities, like it's difficult to get a good job. And even when you get like currently I'm working, and even though I'm working, it's still really difficult for me because the pay is still low. I mean, when I was in Beijing and you teach just per hour, they'll pay around 250, yeah, 250 yuan per hour. And if you're like someone that they employ full time, sometimes you can get around 10,000 RMB to 20,000 RMB to 25,000 RMB in Beijing per month. But then if you are like personally for me as I'm working here, I and per day they pay me like 200. I think they pay me around 200 yuan. But then I teach almost like three classes, like three good classes, 30 minutes. And are you sure they even pay me 200 or 100? Because I used to teach like twice in a week, and because I'm doing it part-time, I have school, so I do it part-time, and I teach twice in a week. And I don't know whether it's 200 they pay me per day or it's 100 they pay me per day. I'm not like so sure, but they do not pay so much. But I remember when I was in Beijing, hey God, like you just click on the boss app and you're looking for a job, you get. Or you just get people, all these agents, because in Beijing most times we use agents or people telling you, them say, oh, there's this job somewhere, come and work somewhere. So that's how they do in Beijing. And with that, you can even be able to get like job opportunities. So it was just very annoying that, like, when I compare Beijing to this place, Kai. But let's not even think about it. I do enjoy working here because I mean there are a lot of opportunities here, but the pay is not much. That's the only thing I can tell you. So let's go to the next question. What Chinese cities are you in? Presently, I am in Henan. Henan. I know that I've not really put it out there where I am because I don't want to like. I don't know. I don't think it's something that is important. Like you guys are interested in where I'm staying. I feel like it's not important to be honest because there's so many places and all of you. If I even call where I am, you people don't know. If I call anything, you guys don't know. So I don't like to like stress myself to be seen. But currently, I'm presently in Henan. Please, I need guidance for buying and selling job in China. What does that mean? What question? You need guidance for buying and selling in China? Do you mean like business? I don't know. If it's business that you're asking a question about, you need guidance for buying and selling for business things in China. You can actually DM me on Instagram. I would guide you, tell you how to find manufacturers that will give you the best price because I don't know the people that are there selling contact for people. Something that they are finding so easily, they are selling to you people. Anyways, message me. I will guide you. I'll tell you how to get manufacturers, how to get your product. I will even give you contacts on how to deliver your product because you can deliver your product on through the flight or you can deliver your product on train. Train is cheaper. It's just that it's gonna take more time. So I'll guide you on that. Someone say, give me my. Oh no, it's my video. Sorry. Someone say, hi. Am I supposed to be calling your names? I don't know. If I'm in China with business visa, can I apply for admission to study my master's? My academic documents have been authenticated at MOE and FA. Please, you guys put full meaning because I don't know what this means. So you're applying for business visa and you want to apply for admission to study your master's. You need to authenticate your documents or you have already authenticated your documents. I mean, how can you be applying for business visa and then be applying for academic visa, study visa? Like, I'm confused. If you want to apply for business visa, apply for business visa. If you want to apply for study visa, apply for study visa. But for business visa, we are the ones to give you the documents you need to go to the immigration office to actually apply for the business visa. So those of you now that apply for business visa, maybe a company is you are trying to say like a company is inviting you to come to China. We will help you to get the company, we help you to get all the document that you need, help you to get all those things. So you just carry the document and go and apply for business visa. For study visa, that one is also different. We'll help you to get the admission in the university and would help you, will guide you to go and apply for a visa. So you have to choose one. You cannot apply for both of them. So that's, I hope I answered your question. So someone say, thank you very much for this video. Please, can someone with business visa apply for jobs and change to work visa? No. Maybe you can apply for work, but you need to go back to your country and actually apply for the work visa, because they have actually realized that a lot of people, they say they want to come to China to do one thing or the other, and then they come to China with a business visa, and their main purpose of coming to China is because they want to get a job, because they want to get opportunity. So they come to China, and then they now get work, and they're trying to change their business visa to work visa, and the immigration will say no. Because I can even remember the time that I was actually applying for, I was trying to extend my visa, and then I went to the immigration office, and I met this guy who was actually there, and he was trying to also do the same thing. He was trying to like change his business visa to work visa because he already got a job. So the people said no, that is not possible. But the guy, I think he already knew that, because he already got admission in a university. He already got admission in a university. He got a job. So he was trying to see if it's possible for them to change the business visa to the job, and they said no. So he now said, okay, no problem. Let me just get the study permit. Let me just apply for study permit. These immigration people, you think that they are not smart? These people have experience. Of course, they know that one of the reasons that you're coming to another country. I mean, leaving your country is very, very difficult. You leave your family, you leave everything back home, and you say, "Oh, you want to come to this new country." Of course, they know that the reason that you're leaving your country to come to their country is because you're looking for better opportunity. And what is the thing that'll give you a better opportunity? School, right? After school, what's the next thing? You want to get a job. You want to get work opportunity, right? So they know this thing. So you shouldn't play smart on them. Just know the rules and abide by the rules. Getting a job is difficult, especially at this point. This is post-COVID era. Not just in Africa that is difficult. Everywhere is difficult. Even those people who are in the UK, if they really tell you the truth, if they are actually telling you guys the truth, for them to, it's difficult for you to get a job. Some of them even get jobs and they are like they sack them. Do you understand? Some of them, if they literally tell you what the kind of jobs they are doing, whichever country they are in, you will be surprised. You will be shocked. The people that are back in their country, they were doing good jobs. Then they moved to this new country, and they are not doing so well. You will be surprised. So that's why every time people get when people start feeling as if, no, comparing themselves to other people or looking down on themselves, I just used to be like, the reason you are looking down on yourself is because you do not know your worth, you do not know your value, you do not know what you are bringing to the table. You are comparing yourself with other people. That's the way I see it. If you're not comparing yourself with someone else, you will not pressure yourself that much. And I'm not even going to be here telling you that it's that easy. It's not easy, to be honest. It's not easy to literally not pressure yourself. It's not easy to literally work hard in a place. It's not easy, and especially when you're looking at your mates and you feel like, oh, they've gone ahead of you. Sometimes you will be putting yourself in this pressure. That's why I always tell people, do not pressure yourself, do not compare or compete. Just look within yourself, look at the things you've been able to achieve, look at your strengths. And also, people are thinking that everybody needs to travel. It's not everybody that needs to travel. Before, I used to tell people, oh, like, yeah, migrate. I won't say that migrating is not a good thing. Migrating is a very, very good thing. I mean, when I started reading the Bible, I realized that migration is even biblical. I mean, looking at all those people that migrated, like now God will tell like Abraham, leave your family to this place. And even looking at even Abraham's kids, like Isaac's kids, Jacob migrated. So all these people, they migrated. They did not just stay one place. They migrated to a better place where they could get better opportunities. So I never literally frown at the whole migration thing, But what I always tell people is that it may not really be your destiny to travel. It may not be your destiny to migrate. And that is okay. That is okay. If you're not destined to travel, if you're not destined to migrate, you do not have to. You do not have to stress yourself. You do not have to kill yourself. You do not have to, look down on yourself. No, you don't have to do all these things. Just try your best. If it's working, good. If it's not working, good. Anyone that your heart God is telling you do, but make sure that you also put it in prayer, because prayers are very important. And those are village people that don't want us to move forward. We will move forward this year. Yes, this year we are not going to be calm anymore. Like, see now we're already in like getting close to November. So right now, I is the time that a lot of people like, oh, I want to migrate, I want to migrate. That's why I'm now like online. I'm online because I know how this business works. I've been into this whole business of migration for almost 3 years. I won't say I've been here for long, but I know the season that students always want to leave the country or people want to migrate. Is that we're already in the season from October, November, December, January, February, March. People want to migrate. So I've been getting questions back to back. And I was actually thinking that by the end of October, I will stop posting online, that I will leave social media because I want to take a break from social media. I want to take a break from social media from November till maybe February. But the questions I keep getting, so I have to be like God. And I also need money, okay? Because from all these things I do, I get clients. When I'm always coming online, talking to you guys about all the CSC, you guys reaching out to me, paying me. I get money from it, but I'm also getting money from scholarship. So, but the truth is that that is why, and that's okay. You know what? Let's go back to life. I was in life 2 months ago before I resigned from my previous company. I was always doing live video. I don't know how many of you guys can remember. I'll be doing live video by the water side. I don't know what used to happen to me, but during the time around like the cold season, I don't know, this kind of vibe I used to get, this energy that just comes from God. I don't know, but I noticed that around winter I used to be more energetic to create content, to post more. I just hope I'll be consistent, anyways. So I hope I was able to answer most of your questions. I know I didn't answer all the questions. There are still more questions. I'll do another Q&A. But I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do Q&A through live video. The reason I don't like live video is because I don't get as much quality compared to when I shoot my videos with my camera. This video I'm shooting, I'm not on makeup. I'm using my phone. There's no editing. There's no audio editing. Literally nothing. I just come here as I am to talk to you guys, and I'm real. When I'm doing like a video with my camera, I will edit some things out. I will have to do a lot of editing, professionalism, and also I will also edit the audio, edit the video. So but I do prefer live video, because when I do live video, I'm not editing anything. I just come here and speak to you guys, tell you guys raw facts, raw truths. um I'm literally myself, and I don't need to go back to edit anything. So I do like live video more than shooting main video, but I do also like main video after I have seen my video and I like it. I do like the main video than the live video. But let me just know what you guys want. Do you guys want, which one do you want? I know a lot of you guys will say we don't really care, just give us information. That's true. I don't need to stress myself. Anything I feel like doing, I'll do for you guys. I'm doing my best to help as many people as possible. Because this year, that was the year that I was so happy. Though yes, I was going through so much in China. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, getting a job, resigning, getting to come to school, this is not my plan. But even with that, I think I got my comfort knowing that a lot of you guys got a lot of opportunity. Even some people got job opportunities. I remember someone who graduated this year and I helped him to get a job. Do you understand? So just because I was not able to retain my work does not mean that you cannot be able to get a job and retain your work. I'm the one who decided that I cannot work here and I resign. I could not take the whole stress in working in China. It was really, really chaotic for me. But I now realized that I shouldn't use my story to be like, oh, this happened to me while I was working, and relate with other people, because other people can actually probably get a job, and for them it's not really stressful. For them, they can actually work. For them, they can actually do whatever they want to do. So I said, okay, you know what, I don't want to use that that thing that had happened to me to literally treat you guys. And I still get a lot of views from CSC, which I did 2 years ago. I started doing CSC, talking about CSC 2 years ago. It wasn't something I thought would blow or would give me money or would help me in my business. But so far, God has used it as a platform to make me start up a business. I was thinking that my business would be like selling, like the way a lot of you guys do buying and selling from China. But God has actually used the CSC, or talking about the scholarship, to actually create a business for me. So I really really love that. And one of the things I love about the migration business is that I'm not just only doing China. I hope you guys know, I also help people to get USA. I also help people to get other country like USA, Australia. I think now we're not really on Canada, but USA, Australia, UK will help people get this three other countries. And so you can either say we should help you, or we'll get you another agent. That's like a referral, but anyone is still okay. It has its different pay. Some people just request for consultation. So guys, that's it. See, I'm talking fast. I just finished a class now, so when I go back to the dormitory, I'm going to edit a picture for you guys. I don't know if I want to edit pictures, but I have two set of pictures I want to put out, because we're already in winter and I don't want to be huddling summer pictures. I don't want to be huddling summer pictures for you guys. So I really need to go and edit those pictures and upload it as soon as possible. There's another picture that I took almost 3 months ago, and I haven't edited those pictures. I don't know why I have a lot of content. I like, because I've been posting every day, every day, every day. Now I have too many content that maybe I just have to post twice a day and create new. I want to create brand new content. Can't you see you guys are seeing me on red hair, but have you seen me post any picture or video on red hair? And I've been carrying this hair for over maybe 3 weeks now, and I haven't like really created any even video content. All the videos I've been posting on YouTube, no, it's not new content. Someone say, do you think I have a higher chance of getting CSC HSK5? If you have HSK5, of course. Hey, do you know how many people that don't have HSK? Even the highest that a lot of people have HSK3. Me that I'm talking to you, okay, I did HSK5, but a lot of people do not have HSK. So if you have HSK, you have a high chance of getting. But I'm not gonna say that that's all they look at, because last year my school only picked three students from the whole set that graduated. They only picked three students, and I'm thinking, why didn't they pick me? But I think why they didn't pick me was because at least my school, they helped me get a job, because I mean, the company that came to my school picked just me. So I'm beginning to think, are you sure it wasn't my school that said, okay, let this company pick me for the job? And the funny thing is that when this stupid company was trying to let me go, they kept calling my school, saying my school, saying my school. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, this job, does it look like, was it a fake job? Because I've heard somewhere someone was saying something like, some universities, they'll just call a company to come and employ some of their students. So it will look like as if, their universities employ students. So you have to even be careful too, even as you're going for all these job fairs in your university. You need to be very very careful. Sometimes they are fake jobs. It's not something that they're going to retain you. Maybe they'll just retain you for a year. After a year, they'll let you go. So just be very very careful. But with HSK3, you give it a trial, but don't just focus on CSC. Try to also focus on university. There are a lot of opportunities, but this year it might be bad this year, next year. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think a lot of students are going to get opportunities. I'm being really, really frank. It might not be easy. We're in the post-COVID era. China does not really have as much money as they had before. So there are a lot of things that you may not be able to get. Do you think schools like Peking and please don't go to any school with high acceptance rates. Just go to the schools with low sorry, don't go to the schools with high ranking if you know your grades are not so high. Even the people with high grades have not still been able to get admission in some of these universities, except you are going with type A scholarship, because type A scholarship, I remember for those of us that were applying for those type A scholarship, because we were with the embassy, right, the Chinese embassy, with the Ministry of Education, some of these schools, they will not reject you, right? So but if now you're applying directly to the university, you cannot go for schools around this time. I will never advise you to go for schools that have high ranking, because those are the schools that a lot of students are applying, so your chances of getting are very, very low. I mean, a lot of students with high grades than you may think that you have high grades. Trust me, you don't have that much high grades, because these people, all they do is read. All these people do is read. These Asians, they are very, very smart. That's the thing that you need to know. So you cannot be competing with them. You cannot be competing with them. You are literally, when they are picking students, another thing that you need to understand, when international office they are picking students, to them you are competing with your country mates. So let's say, for example, now these schools that you called now, Tsinghua and Peking University, they're actually popular universities that are looked at, that have high ranking, and then you apply to this school, your country, so many people from Nigeria are also applying to this school, and maybe for that year the school have said that they want to pick just 3 students or just 2 Nigerians. So maybe the school have said, okay, that year they just want to pick 2 Nigerians or 3 Nigerians or 4 Nigerians. So somehow you now realize that you are competing with your countrymates, because they're only just selecting 2 people or 3 people. So this is something that you also need to realize, okay? So but this year, it's not a year that I will tell you to go for those kind of schools. Go for schools that have like lower, not so much ranking. You need the scholarship. That's your target, to get the money. Don't worry, when you come in, maybe you can switch school or do something else, but the most important thing is for you to get the admission. So go for school with low ranking, high acceptance rates. Remember, if there are also schools that are asking you to pay application fee, please pay the application fee. Because this, now I realize that if you focus on the schools that you do not have to pay application fee, the only thing that will happen to you is that other people are not paying application fee, and other people are trying to target the schools that will not ask them to pay application fee, right? So you want to also try your best to focus on the school, even if, yes, the application fee is a lot. Like some of these schools, they charge around 600 RMB, 400 RMB. If you convert it, that's a lot of money right now, I understand. But I mean, if you can just pick one of the schools, pay the application fee, and for CSC that has high acceptance rates, not so much ranking, and but if your grade is really, really high, then maybe you can actually go for it. How do I get in contact with you for your services for CSC? You can actually check my website, ormahtravels.com. That's actually where you can get all information about our service. Ormahtravels.com. You can also reach me on Instagram at official_Ormah, and also you can also message me. My phone, which WhatsApp number is at Ormah Travels Instagram. So Ormah Travels, you can also message me there for any question you want to ask. All the services, just check the website. Everything is on the website. To be honest, about CSC, about scholarship, about payment, everything. Even make the payment, upload all your documents, send it to us. It's also there. You don't even need to contact me if you want. You can just make the payments on the website, upload all the documents, send them, and then we'll do everything for you. And we will let you know. We will message you the moment we get the payment. The moment we get all the document, we will actually message you, and we'll tell you the school applying, we'll tell you the process, we'll tell you everything so that you'll be aware. Okay. So because this year we got a lot of students, we got a lot of admissions for a lot of students, but it was so difficult, especially because some of the students were actually able to help. They submitted their documents, applied on time, but there were some students that actually started applying very, very late, around that September, August. And around that time, I mean, schools have already started closing. So it was actually very, very difficult for us to be getting admission for those people. Those people were not trying to help them get admission like Chinese language, because we just be like, most of them didn't have HSK. So we're trying to help them get like Chinese language scholarship or just Chinese language. Then they come in, do the 1 year or maybe like 6 months, then they write the HSK, they pass, then we'll now use that HSK to get them the admission, because it's easier for us to get you good schools and good offer if you already have like your HSK. So yeah, I hope I was able to answer your questions. If you have more questions, please leave it down in the comment section below. I'll answer them. Okay, bye guys.